Folks, welcome to another episode of Frugal Power, where we're going to try to save money and invest little small tidbits and grow them into something that's big. So recently, a friend of mine was asking me about traveling. I guess we're all hoping that COVID's going to end very soon and we're going to get the opportunity to travel and do a lot of things abroad. Some people, I had a trip that was planned for Italy with my folks in September, and I'm going to tell you a little more about how I scored business class upgrades for them for the price of regular tickets. So stay tuned, that's going to be another episode. But today what I want to talk about is my Costco Visa, which is by Citibank. So just in terms of background, I've been a Citibank client for 25 years, ever since I was about 17, 18 years old. Marv, what you doing over here, girl? You want to sit down? Oh, you want to be with me while I do this, okay? All right, girl. All right. So, if you guys ever catch me saying so, I think I should have a thing where I put $1 towards donation for every so that I say and that you guys can catch. I'm gonna leave that in this comment. I think that's a good thing to do, something for charity. How many so's does this guy use in one video? I think that's a good challenge. Let me get back to the Citi card that I've been using. It's a Visa Signature, it's from Costco. So there you go, one more. So Costco had a partnership with American Express and there was a rebate program with it, which was great. But when that ended, Citi came up with the Visa. So it's a Costco Visa card. Don't worry about the numbers here, guys. It's invalid cards, an old card that expired last year, but I'm just using this as a demo, and you guys can see my name and also all the goodies. But what I want to talk about specifically for this is about travel benefits. I was saying that I've been with Citi for about 25 years, and there was another card that I was using, which was the Double Cash. With the Citi Double Cash card, you would get 1% back for all purchases, and when you paid your bill in full, or when you're done paying for those items, you would get another % back towards your purchases. So it's a total of 2%, which is good. But then this Costco Visa card came along and it was spectacular. So I drive a lot for certain things, weekends, real estate, other things. I use this card now almost exclusively. The reason is this: I would get 4% back on gas, I would get 3% back on dining and any restaurant related things. In this time, almost caught myself there with that so. With COVID currently, I think it's a great thing if we can do everything we can to help out restaurants just locally and all the things around us. So I use this. Oh God, I said so. 3% restaurants. And then all your purchases in Costco is 2% back, and then 1% back on everything else, which is not bad. I'm gonna show you what I have done in 2020 in terms of my rebates. I have scored over $250 in terms of rebate money that's coming to me. So I have the opportunity to either use it as a credit towards my statement, or typically what they do is they send it to me as a check. It's nice to get $200 something back for using my card. Now, this may not work for a lot of folks. The reason is some folks might like mileage, some folks might like other things. But for me, cash is good. I can do everything and anything I can. I have flexibility with cash. So I would typically get this, or I would like to have preferences for cards that give me cash back. Now, one of the things about travel, how the story started, was a friend of mine was asking what is a good card for traveling. And I'm gonna touch upon that in a little bit in terms of my travel series, because I've had the good fortune of traveling to a lot of places using points and miles and other things accumulated through business travel. Now, with the Citi card, there's no international transaction fee. I think some folks might know that if you go abroad to, say, let's use an example, I go to Hong Kong, and that's where it was. That was my last international trip, went to Hong Kong, and you want to buy something. There's going to be a charge. Usually there's a percentage that the bank charges you as a foreign international travel fee, or an exchange fee, they call it. That's tacked on top of what the conversion rate is on top of that day. So as an example, let's take a look at this. We have $1 US dollar equals 7 Hong Kong dollars. On top of that, you're probably paying 3% on top of that in terms of US money. So you're paying $1.03 for all your purchases. This card does not have the international charge, which is fantastic. You're saving 3% off the bat. And then think about all the savings that you'll possibly get on top of that. So if you're buying anything that's travel, food, you might be getting 1 or 3%. If you're staying at a hotel, restaurant, it's really good. You're getting some money back and saving. In terms of what I have to do and use this for, it's served me very well, and I would highly recommend it. Honestly, not paid for by Costco, not affiliated with Costco or Citi, other than my bank account is with them, and that's about it. I am actually going to do another video on just banking across different banks and what my experience has been between some of the larger banks. And maybe you guys can give me some feedback if that's something that you're interested in as you're looking to open bank accounts, do business accounts, and so on. Would love your feedback. I hope this was helpful. If you haven't subscribed, love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up if it's been useful. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys stay safe, healthy, and hustle.